The Takstar SGC-598 is a very popular shotgun microphone on Amazon with thousands of reviews. But is it really 4.5 out of 5 stars? The SGC-598 is a very popular shotgun microphone on Amazon, and you'll often see it recommended for vlogging and for YouTube. But really, for $25 to $40, is it going to be what you need? Well, in this video, I'm going to test it out connected directly to the microphone port on my Panasonic G7. I'm also going to connect it directly to my Focusrite 8i6, and we'll test it at various distances from the microphone to see whether this really is a good use as a shotgun on a camera mount. So let's check it out. The SGC-598 has a cardioid pickup pattern with a frequency response of 50 Hz to 16 kHz, an input impedance of 1000 ohms, and a sensitivity of plus 10 decibels. It includes a high-pass filter that cuts off at 60 Hz and requires one AA battery for operation. Okay, so now I have the Takstar SGC-598 connected directly to my Focusrite 8i6 interface. I have the gain set at about 1 o'clock, and I haven't applied any post-processing, but I may have boosted the gain. So first I have it positioned on a boom arm approximately 6 inches from my mouth, and I've set it up this way to give it the best possible opportunity to sound good. So here we have it. Let's do a plosive test without the windscreen. People, testing. So we'll see if we get any plosives coming through. And now I'm going to switch over and put the windscreen on. So now I've installed the included windscreen, and we'll see if that makes any difference. People, testing, people. So I'm not sure. We'll see what that sounds like in post. Now again, I positioned this at about 6 inches from my mouth to give it the best possibility for sounding good. I also have it again directly into the Focusrite 8i6. And so let's see what happens when I move back from the mic. And I'm about a foot away from the microphone now. And now I'm about 2 feet from the microphone. And finally about 3 feet away from the microphone. And this is how it sounds. Now that I've given this inexpensive shotgun mic the best opportunity for success, let's connect it up directly to my Panasonic G7, and we'll set it at a more reasonable distance. I generally shoot with the camera about 30 inches away, so we'll set it up that way and see if this is actually practical for vlogging. So now I have the Takstar mounted directly to my Panasonic G7, and I've got it at about 2 feet away from me. And the idea here is if I was handheld vlogging with this, this would be a reasonable distance given the average lens you'd be using and the field of view. And so we need to see if in fact this microphone is going to produce decent sound when mounted at a camera at this distance. And now I'm about 4 feet away from the microphone, a typical shotgun scenario mounted on the camera where we might be doing an interview operation. And this is how it sounds. We'll see if it can actually perform as a shotgun microphone as it's advertised. So now I'm going to test the microphone for handling noise because, of course, if we have this mounted to a camera for vlogging, we could introduce a lot of noise that way. So I'm just going to tap on the microphone. I'm now tapping on the boom arm, and we'll see if that sound actually makes it through. Looking at the meter, it looks terrible. Now I'm going to switch the high pass filter on and see if that makes any difference. So this is now with the high pass filter on, and I'll see if that actually makes any difference as I touch the microphone. So a lot of people make comments about this being the Rode video mic killer. And I got to say, when I listen to it in post, I'm not so sure. I think it performs all right when I'm close to the microphone, but after all, it's unrealistic the mic would be this close to me when mounted on a camera. So I'm not really sure for vlogging if this works, and there are far better choices for a boom-mounted microphone that I can bring into the shot as we see here. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see this microphone compared to other camera mount shotgun mics. So to answer the question, is the Takstar SGC-598 really a 4 out of 5 stars? Well, if you ask me, the answer is no. So I think I'll switch back to my Synco Mic D2. We don't always have to spend a lot of money to get a great sounding microphone, but when it comes to the Takstar SGC-598 camera mount shotgun, I don't think the value is there. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, consider subscribing so you get to see the new content I have coming out all the time. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.